This can't be our setup. This cannot be real, what is happening right now. We have spent a lot of money to send people out there. They're on Radio Row, Stugotz and Billy. They don't have a table.
Danny's the table!
They've got one microphone between them. Billy, you have landed, and where are you? Set the scene here on what it is that is all around you on Radio Row.
Hey, Dan, it's Billy. So we're here at Radio Row in...
Wait, who are those guys? What are they saying? Who are those people, and what are they analyzing? The Better Radio Show happening right behind you.
That is the No Filter Network. That is where Tony Bruno is going to spend most of the week here. Dan, I'm telling you, we are right in front of Sirius XM. It smells delightful in here. It smells like Radio Row. It smells like the Super Bowl. We're going to have a front row seat to Christopher Mad Dog Russo. And, of course, Pharrell coast to coast. He's still at it, Danny.
What else is out there, Billy? Set the scene there. Is the smell that Stugotz is talking about, is it awful or is it actually a good smell? Is he being sarcastic?
He's never been happy. Well, it doesn't smell like much because there's not a ton of people here yet today.
You wait till Thursday.
Yeah. He proclaimed earlier, I don't think that you were here. He said, I went from the hunter to the hunted at these things, and he is taking it all in. Like, people have already approached him to do interviews, and he's never been happier than I've seen him here today. He's very excited. He's just walking around saying hello to people that don't know him, starting conversations. He loves this.
Yeah, it's great. I walked by Sims, the NBC set. I just said, what's up to everyone? Only Sims knew who I was. I mean, you would love it out here. It's heaven. I've seen Sal Pal. I've seen Anthony Munoz. I've seen Peter King. I have seen every single person you want to see for the most part. How about that,
Chris
Dan?
Cody, what are you laughing about? What is so funny?
Our table is just assessing his entire life right now, and I can see
Danny's in not a great position on
never
Radio
seen a
Row,
table with a demeanor.
and he's been used today as a prop in the music video, and now as a table on Radio Row. Stugotz, did you have anything to say to any of the people that you were glad handling with? You've become the hunted on Radio Row. How many interviews have you done? How many have been requested of you?
I have had 4 or 5 requests. I have done exactly 0. Raider Nation asked me to come on. NBC asked me to come on. Jet Nation asked me to come on. Listen, this is a day, Dan, I like to call the planting of the seeds, okay? You plant seeds, you get reacquainted with some people you haven't seen in a while. I don't know anyone's name. I just keep saying, what's up, man? And what you do, Dan, and this is what I've realized. You and I wish you were here. I do. I really do. You would love it. I wish you were here. We have become the hunted. I am no longer hunting. We are the hunted, where people are asking me. And I also realized, and Hank taught me this years ago, the Super Bowl steal. Dan, you and I have arrived at a place where a producer thinks he's getting a guest, and I stroll by, and I just say, Dan Le Batard and Stugotz. And that producer who thought he was getting the guest he's talking to no longer has the guest because he's coming with me.
Well, I would love for you. I would love for you guys to get someone unsuspecting to sit in front of Danny and not tell him why it is that Danny is our table. Stugotz, can you put the microphone in front or under Danny's nose real quick? I'd like to interview our table real quickly because I believe he's hurting a little bit. So can you just ask Danny, please, put the microphone in front of him and ask him how he's doing?
Hey, Bruno, Tony Bruno, say hi to Le Batard.
Dan, where are you, man? I'm coming after you. I was in Miami. You weren't there. Now we're in Phoenix, and you're not here. What the hell is up with you, man? Get your ass out of here.
All right. Good seeing Tony Bruno. I love that he did not comment at all at our table. He
You didn't even notice. I mean, over.
It's the new Super Bowl question. We should have him as a table all week and see if anyone comments.
No, man, come on. No, okay, no. Labor practices,
He's already
man.
shaking.
Ask him, please, Stugotz, just put the microphone under his nose and just ask him how he's doing because his triceps seem to be shaking and his arms seem to be hurting.
All right, Danny, Le Batard wants to know how you're doing because your triceps seem to be shaking and you seem to be hurting.
I'm good. It's just uncomfortable floor.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Danny. Your star turn continues. The computer's a little crooked.
Doggy has arrived at Radio Row. Christopher Mad Dog Russo. There he is. Oh, my God. Give me a point, Dan. He pointed at me. I know. And there is Danny Cannell. I mean, you have a question for that, Danny, or no? There is Danny Cannell, former FSU quarterback. Look at that. Here he comes. He's walking over.
All right. You go ahead and interview him.
Here he comes.
All right. Let's see if he comments on our table.
Let's see. Hold on. What's up, Danny?
Just
How
ask
are you?
him.
Hold on,
Ask
Dan.
him
I got to
about
give me a Super Bowl Radio Row hug. So hold on a second, Billy. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, there's a big hug.
Okay. There is a substantive hug.
I love all of this.
Do you?
This is my heaven, and I'm not even there.
Danny, Tony here. You have a seat here.
Look at Tony Bruno just yelling in the background.
Thank you. Here we go. Hold on, Danny, come here. Dan wants to see your hustle shirt. Come here.
I mean, we're juggling early, Dan. Danny Cannell wants. I can't talk to you right now, Danny Cannell.
A poor laptop.
I will. I'm going to come over there. But Tony Bruno is going to sit down. Tony, I want you sitting with Billy.
Greatest table I've ever seen here. We have
You just noticed.
a human table.
A
human table. I mean, you talk about putting it on the line for the Dan Le Batard Show. I mean, who else has this kind of loyalty?
Nobody.
By the way,
I mean,
is Dan there? Hello?
I am here, Tony. Yes, sir.
How are you, man?
Radio legend Tony Bruno started ESPN Radio. Made it great.
Remember when I trolled you in Miami a couple of years ago when I was there, and we didn't go the last 2 years, but we're out here in Phoenix, and I walked by and then you saw me. But Stugotz is here, but I'm changing my name so I become more famous again. I'm going to be Stamink. You know Stamink? That will be my name now. Instead of Stugotz, it's Stamink, like Bruce Murray. Guys like that.
Murray.
You know Bruce Murray, don't you?
Hey! Oh no! Radio legend
Tony. The way you got to do that is Bruce Murray. That's how you have to do it, Tony. All right.
Tony Bruno gets the legendary loser game show sound.
I love that. I use that all the time whenever somebody does something wrong on my show on No Filter Network. By the way, tune in. It's my gig now, No Filter. It's where all the canceled people go. You know how many people have been canceled in sports, not just radio and TV. Athletes like Eric Burns. Remember Eric Burns? He was on the MLB Network.
Burnsy.
Jeremy Roenick. Remember Jeremy Roenick on a podcast talking about threesomes?
JR.
The table is suffering.
Video, just take me. Video, come full on me for 20 seconds, please.
Okay, doing the legs on our table.
Our table is falling apart.
If I pick the front up, and there it is. Now, let me bring it down just a little bit more. Let's get this level. Anybody have a level? I want to make sure this is perfectly flat. We don't do half-ass stuff here. Can I say half-ass on the show?
Yes, you can, Tony. Yes.
We can only talk about threesomes.
Oh, can we talk about three? Now, Dan.
Billy, thank you for all your good contributions from Radio Row. Danny, thank you for being the table. Billy just fled the premises. Excellent work on the first day. I am embarrassed by what Meadowlark Media is doing on Radio Row. 3 more days of coverage after this. Thank you, Tony Bruno.
I mean, Dan, you got Bruno on, you got Cannell, Anthony Munoz is walking past me. Anthony Munoz.
Say hello. Yes.
Anthony, say hi to Dan. Say hi to Dan. Say hi to Dan.
Come here, Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony, come sit down at our table. Sit down at our table.
Oh, he's talking to Tony Bruno.
Bruno got a hug.
Oh, he's walking.
Oh, he doesn't want to sit down.
Where'd Munoz go?
Oh, you lost the whole
Anthony, where you going?
Oh, you losing gas.
You got Super Bowl stolen.
Super Bowl steal, Billy. Go get him. Just tell him Le Batard. Oh, this is exciting. I mean, Peter King is here.
Where?
Let's go get him on. Dan actually wants to talk to Peter King.
Our table's not happy I touched the camera.
Really? Yeah, our table's not happy. Here comes a producer from Jets Nation. I got to bury my head. Hold on a second.
Got angry table right now.
All right, Stu and Billy, we wrapped after the Bruno, after the Munoz.
Tell Danny he can relax now.
Tell Danny he can stand up.
Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, and tell
Danny,
him.
tell him to look
All
over
right,
here.
let's give him a
Danny,
standing O.
Danny.
All right, good job.
Tell Danny he crushed that. That was amazing.
Danny MVP crushed it.